Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, there lived a young girl named Rapunzel. She was born with long golden hair that shimmered like strands of sunlight. Her parents, who were simple farmers, were overjoyed with their precious daughter. However, nearby there stood a tall tower hidden deep within the woods. This tower was owned by a wicked witch who possessed magical powers. The witch had heard of Rapunzel's extraordinary hair and desired it for herself, believing it could grant her eternal youth. One fateful day, while Rapunzel was playing in the meadow, the witch appeared and snatched her away to the tower. She locked Rapunzel inside and forbade her from ever leaving. The tower had neither stairs nor doors, and the only way in or out was through a small window at the very top. Years went by, and Rapunzel grew into a beautiful young woman with hair that cascaded down the tower like a waterfall. Despite her loneliness, she remained kind and gentle, finding solace in singing and weaving beautiful tapestries with her golden locks. One day, as Rapunzel sang her sorrowful tune, a brave prince happened to be passing by. Entranced by her melodious voice, he searched for the source and discovered Rapunzel trapped in the tower. Determined to rescue her, the prince devised a plan. Each day, he would visit the tower and call out to Rapunzel. She would lower her hair, and he would climb up to spend time with her. They talked and laughed, and over time, they fell deeply in love. However, their secret meetings did not go unnoticed by the witch. Enraged by Rapunzel's budding romancy, she cut off her beautiful hair and banished her to a remote forest. Heartbroken and alone, Rapunzel wandered through the woods until she stumbled upon a small cottage. Inside lived a kind elderly couple who took her in and cared for her like their own daughter. Meanwhile, the prince, devastated by Rapunzel's disappearance, searched far and wide for his, and banished her to a remote forest. Heartbroken and alone, Rapunzel wandered through the woods until she stumbled upon a small cottage. Inside lived a kind elderly couple who took her in and cared for her like their own daughter. Meanwhile, the prince, devastated by Rapunzel's disappearance, searched far and wide for his arms. The prince and Rapunzel were married in a grand ceremony, and they lived happily ever after, their love stronger than any magic or enchantment. And though her hair was no longer long and golden, Rapunzel remained the most radiant and beloved girl in the kingdom. Once upon a time, in a quaint village, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Ella. Despite facing challenges, she remained cheerful and earned the nickname Cinderella due to her love for the hearth. Ella's family consisted of her stepmother and stepsisters, who were less than kind. One day, an invitation to the royal ball arrived, and excitement filled the air. Ella's stepsisters, eager to attend, left her behind with chores. Feeling a bit downhearted, Ella's fortunes changed when her fairy godmother appeared, transforming ordinary items into a dazzling gown, a pumpkin into a carriage, and mice into horses. Arriving at the ball, Ella captivated everyone, including the charming prince. As midnight approached, she rushed home, leaving behind a single glass slipper. The next day, the prince sought the owner of the lost slipper and when it fit Ella perfectly, he knew he had found his true love. Cinderella and the prince married, living
happily ever after. Ella's kindness and resilience taught everyone that goodness triumphs over adversity, turning her ordinary story into an extraordinary fairy tale.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a young boy named Aladdin. He was a kind-hearted boy who lived with his mother in a small village. One day, while exploring the marketplace, Aladdin stumbled upon a mysterious old lamp hidden in the depths of a cave. Curious, he rubbed the lamp, and to his astonishment, a magical genie appeared. The genie promised to grant Aladdin 3 wishes. Overjoyed, Aladdin wished for riches, and in an instant, his modest home was transformed into a grand palace filled with treasures beyond imagination. For his second wish, Aladdin wished to be transformed into a handsome prince worthy of marrying the Yusuf Sultan's daughter, Princess Jasmine, whom he had fallen in love with at first sight. With his newfound wealth and princely appearance, Aladdin won the heart of Princess Jasmine. But trouble was brewing, as an evil sorcerer named Jafar had been seeking the magical lamp for years. Disguised as a trusted advisor, Jafar managed to steal the lamp from Aladdin and imprisoned him in a dark dungeon. However, with the help of his wit and bravery, Aladdin managed to escape and confront Jafar. In a thrilling showdown, Aladdin outsmarted the sorcerer and reclaimed the lamp. With one final wish, Aladdin set the genie free, realizing that true happiness comes from friendship and love, not material wealth. In the end, Aladdin and Princess Jasmine were married, and they ruled the kingdom together with wisdom and compassion, living happily ever after. And the lamp remained hidden, its magic waiting to be discovered by someone else in need of a little bit of magic in their life.